Shalom, Shalom, when the start of souls, but giving all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakudash, double honors to the apostles of GMS, and honest to brothers doing the work of the Most High truth, while sincerity. It's a quick one. I'm going to title it Precedent Set, right? Because this is how this man works, as you know, as I've said in a video before, right? In that this man will set a precedent and then he will just be there like, oh, well, we've done this before, or this is already how it is in life, right? So, I'm not going to make too many comments because you know how the YouTube censors are, right? This is from the Times of Malta, right? I originally found this on, read about this on the AFP, right? Agence France Press. It says obligatory things necessary in democratic society, Europe Rights Court, right? So now remember the very fact that I came across this clip was because you had an individual basically saying, oh, well, this case, it was just only to do with children's rights. And he shared this article, which actually, sets the stage to use this precedent later on, right? So hey, we can see exactly which way we're going, right? So I'll read a little bit of it. This is the European Court of Human Rights. This is the top court, right? In terms of human rights. If you claim that someone is, what's the word I'm looking for? Is coming up against your human rights. First, you'll go to your country, so you say the Netherlands or whatever, right? And then it will go up. If basically, don't like the rule, in the next place for you to go, the highest court you can go is the European Court of Human Rights. And then really after that, that's it, So, if I'm not mistaken anyway, right, so the European Court of Human Rights on Thursday ruled that obligatory can be seen as necessary in democratic societies, right? So basically taking away your ability to say yay or nay is somehow democratic, right? It says in a landmark judgment after a complaint brought by Czech families over compulsory for children, right? So the measures could be regarded as being necessary in a democratic society, the quote says. So the court said in a judgment saying that the Czech health policy was consistent with the best interests of children. The objective has to be that every child is protected. So it's all by virtue of herd immunity. It added, says, as a result, the court ruled that there had been no violation of Article 8 on the right to respect for private life of the European Convention on Human Rights. Right, it says this is the first time that the ECHR delivered a judgment about compulsory against childhood diseases. Experts say it could have, not it could have, it will have, right? Because we've set the precedent now. You can't say in one instance, well, they can what would you call it? They can this, that, and the other. So they really, it's really required for children. So why can't it be required for adults, right? Which you've already seen that whenever they talk of these passports, you keep hearing people giving, comments about, well, children already have to be able to go to school. So, blah, blah, blah. So you're already seeing that the precedent has been set, and this is a major precedent here. Right, it says experts say it could have implication for any policy of compulsory against in the thing. It says this judgment reinforced the possibility of compulsory under conditions of the current thingy. Nicholas Herville, a legal expert specializing in the ECHR, told AFP that in the Czech Republic there's a general legal duty to against 9 diseases. Right, about those, the case has been filed to the ECHR by Czech parents who were found for failure to comply or whose children were denied admission for the same reason. So the need for large level to quell has prompted debate about the need for possible compulsory in the face of skepticism among some populations worldwide. Right, so hey, look, this man is getting ready to shut this show down. Like I said, I can't really make too many comments on that. Because of these censors, just mainly reporting it. It's Romans 13:11 says, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. Okay. So we can see how this is gonna end. We know exactly the direction that we're moving towards, and everything. So Yeah, keep your eyes open. Watch and pray. And the way it's looking, Lord, as well, we're talking about months left in this man's kingdom, not years, not certainly not decades, right? So yeah, let's hope that the Lord keeps putting the spirit in this man to speed things up. And this is what the Lord has to come back, right? Because imagine living, you can't do anything without getting things that this man says to get. This is Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, they should know flesh to be saved, right? But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened, right? So the Lord, if the Lord don't come back, this man will kill us all, right? Because he is his death. You read that in Habakkuk, the second chapter, right? But like I said, just report on that for you. To the next time, we say shalom.